The opinions of the audience of the Hemp Boca Show are not the opinions of Gene, Chris, and any associate of the Hemp Boca Show. Hemp Boca products are not intended to treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Side effects may occur and not recommended for use by women who are nursing or planning pregnancy. Ask a healthcare professional before use. Keep out of reach from children. You must be 18 years or older to purchase products from Hemp Boca. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris, broadcasting live from Boca Raton, Florida, where we bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. If you'd like to be a part of the show, call 888-565-1470 or send us an email at awareness@hempboca.com.
Hello, everybody. It's Gene and Chris, Hemp Boca Show, brought to you live from Boca Raton, Florida. How was your week?
It was great.
Yeah?
It was great. Lots going on.
I know, lots going on. A lot of good things, though. A lot of great things.
Yes.
But before we get into that, we just want to do a shout out to Phoenix Package Logistics. This segment is brought to you by Phoenix Package Logistics. PPL is the exclusive distributor for Hemp Boca Clinic CBD products. They're an e-commerce fulfillment and shipping specialist providing a wide range of logistics services to retail and consumer goods manufacturers, including online resellers. They also provide FBA, fulfillment by Amazon services. For more information, please contact Barry Stein at 954-742-4790 or visit them online at phoenixpackage.com.
So, we have a great show coming up.
Yes.
We have a special guest, Amy Pieczarka. She's a nutritionist from Priva Medica. She's going to be talking about a lot of nutrition, a lot of interesting things. I've done research on it. Very interesting things. Now with the Thanksgiving coming up, I think it's a perfect time to do, the show.
Nutrition's always good, but I'm one that just doesn't follow it. Not too often.
Not a lot of people do. Not a lot of people do.
But it's about gut health. And I'm very interested in learning about gut health.
We all are.
Especially now.
I am. I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued.
Well, I know, but there's so many diets out there, so many different programs, and you don't come across the terminology gut health.
I've tried them all.
When I first heard about gut health, I'm like, what the heck is gut health? But we got an expert here today, so we're looking forward to that.
Yes.
But one thing that happened with Gene and I this week regarding Hemp Boca is we were able to get a video testimonial from one of our customers. Like we said the last couple of shows, this is one of the reasons why we created Hemp Boca, and we're very proud of the products that we have. And this particular lady, which we're going to have probably on in January,
right?
Mentioned briefly about her, Deborah. You remember the fibromyalgia? Was that
absolutely yes?
We didn't. It was unexpected. She was very adamant about providing a video testimonial.
Great video.
To help. And her focus was that, if I can help one woman out there with fibromyalgia or one man,
correct,
that would be, it's good enough for me.
Right.
So we were able to provide that video. We just edited it yesterday. You can find it at hempboca.com and just follow the link for the Hemp Boca Show. And then there's another link. Sorry about the links, but only a few clicks. But then you can just go right into the.
We'll make it easier later.
Click. No, but it's somewhere there on the website. Let's just put it that way. No, but watch the video. Go to symptom page of fibromyalgia, and everything's written about fibromyalgia, what's going on. Like 80% of women is some things that I've learned about fibromyalgia over the last few days, which is a campaign that I've kind of just wanted to take on. Right?
Done a great job. Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that very much and your support. But I am one that's gonna learn about fibromyalgia. Our product is helping, and that's what it's all about with Gene and I. We just want to help people, and so we're focused on that. So if you know of anyone that has fibromyalgia, please go to hempboca.com, read up on the information, page. Watch the video. I hope it's encouraging. If you want to try a CBD product, again, it's not all about Hemp Boca. Of course, we'd love for you to try our product, but educate yourself on the CBD and what's going on out there. The many women that I've learned and read, the things I've read on Facebook, Gene, it's unbelievable. The symptoms are horrible.
Oh, yeah.
From pain to like migraines, to they can't sleep sometimes, or there's an article about how many that there were women that had to change jobs to fit within because of they're so uncomfortable sitting at a desk or sitting
Right,
They had to go that far to change jobs, and it's so sad.
Not just that, with the menstrual periods, so with the young girls and the ladies who have that, the pain. Well, you wouldn't know, but we have spoken with someone that has experienced menstrual cramps, and the product CBD hemp oil does help relieve that pain.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. For myself, my opinion, it's a miracle oil for myself.
Right.
Because I've experienced it firsthand.
Right. And when we did the video with Deborah, our product is a supplement. It is not a cure, preventative, doesn't diagnose. No. It's a supplement that brings relief.
Correct.
She has to take fibromyalgia medication, but she no longer had to take the opioids, the pain medication. I don't know. I don't have fibromyalgia. I don't know too many people that do, but I'm thinking that sounds a lot better than getting a supplement for the other medication, because it's the pain that was so uncomfortable.
Correct.
For her.
Yes, I agree.
So it was,
it was an eye-opener to hear her testimonials. Yeah. So go on our website, hempboca.com, and just listen. It's an amazing story.
Right. And what about the other videos you got? It was a good week. It was a really great week for us.
Productive, very productive as far as testimonials. Well, we want to give a shout out to John Binford, who was here with us, our guest from last week, who made Chris bend over doing squats. We didn't actually get him to do squats, but we'll get him next time because he will be a regular guest on our show.
I'm so out of shape, people. So out of shape.
He'll whip you back into shape.
Not bad for, mid-40s, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Your mid-40s? Really?
Whatever. It's unbelievable.
Anyways.
So you you ventured off on with what we do now with the radio show, we always want to learn and get better at this radio show.
Yes,
so Jean came up with a great idea. She has
what was that?
A long list of connections, but one of them was that she knows a friend of hers that Joe Mignone.
Joe Mignone.
He's
another Italian from New York.
Italian. He has his own podcast on Facebook.
Shout out to Joe if you're listening.
Yeah,
hey, Joe.
It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing.
Out. It's hilarious.
Oh.
But come on, tell everybody about it. I don't know much about it. So how did it go?
Well, no, I don't know much about it. I've listened. I worked at a bank for 13 years. I was banking for 13 years, and I met him probably about 5-6 years ago in the banking industry. Lost touch after he left the bank after a couple of years, and reconnected with him on Facebook and found that he was doing a podcast. It's a guy thing. I've listened in on it. I had his phone number, texted him. We kind of reconnected, and I visited his studio. What's today? Last night. Yeah. It was last night. Just caught up and told me a little bit about what he did and listened to some of his podcasts. Very interesting. You guys should check it out. It's a guy thing. It's views on YouTube.
Facebook.
Just talking about guys. Life, sports, women. Everything.
Right.
You have to be 18 and over to listen. Okay?
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Because I listened to one episode, Mr. Joe Mignone.
We're going to do some collaborations later on, but, that's...
No, but, that's what it's all about. There's a lot of talent out there.
Oh,
and,
Absolutely.
so I'm glad you had that experience. I know, we're all going to learn from each other and help each other out and get better at it. And that's what it's all about, to bring a lot of joy into this world instead of turning on the television and just seeing nothing but negativity. This is not negativity. We're here to have a good time, learn how to get better and better. And
but I missed some of my shows, though.
Yeah. So
my reality shows. I have not watched TV in...
We haven't.
Have not.
I mean,
no, I have not
15,
watched
20
TV.
hours a day. I mean,
right.
we don't know what
but
TV
it's all
is all
worth
about.
it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all worth it. But I miss
So
my housewives.
Okay. I can't
all
say
the
that.
reality shows.
What about to say? Yeah, me too? No, it's okay. But the, gosh, we need to do a shout out with our friends. We always talk about our friends as great friends, but we never mention them.
What friends? I don't
Lisa
have any friends.
Ford, maybe? Hey,
Lisa, she's in Colorado.
She's traveling to Colorado for Thanksgiving. Yes. Safe trip to you. We hope that you're listening on the way to the airport. Yeah, we love and miss you.
Love you, Mommy.
And listen, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
I can't believe the holidays are here.
Be safe and eat lots of turkey and stuffings. I'm looking at Amy.
Well, before you make that Thanksgiving meal,
listen to Amy.
Amy's coming on at the 30-minute mark. I'm telling you.
She will tell you what's good for your gut, and you will think twice about having that second serving.
I hope stuffing is not on the do not eat list. Because that's. But also, we have to give a huge shout out to the Hyatt Hotel.
Yes.
On Northeast 2nd Ave in Delray
Downtown
Beach.
Delray, yes.
Lauren, Chris, Christian, William, Asia, Jem, Ketsia, Haley, Anna, Dever, Donna, everybody.
We all love you.
We love you, and thank you so much for letting
supporting
us come by every now and then. Use your business center for meetings or just to catch up and do what we got to do, prepare for the show. You welcome us there as if it's our home and into your home, and we really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Anybody you know that is traveling into this Palm Beach County, please call Hyatt Hotel. Make your reservations there. Their service is incredible. It's very nice.
If you guys have anxieties, visit our website.
Yep.
Listen in on a radio show every Tuesday night, 7 to 8. So we're
Hemp Boca show.
When we come back, we'll
continue on.
All
right.
Thank you for listening. Are you looking for all-natural, organic, full-spectrum CBD oil that is safe for people and pets? Hemp Boca's all-natural, organic hemp CBD, all grown in the U.S., processed through third-party labs. No GMO, solvent, or added preservatives. Our process includes full panel screening for metals and pesticides and CO2 extraction, creating the purest hemp CBD oil. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588.
Hemp Boca's products continue to relieve discomfort for many people with anxiety, sleep, muscle, pain, MS, fibromyalgia, and also pets. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588. Tune in each week for the Hemp Boca Show, where our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. You've been listening to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris. Tune in each week. Our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. Call toll-free 888-565-1470. And now, back to the show.
Next week's guy.
Welcome back. What was that?
That was fast.
We weren't done discussing our... Anyways, you just heard Grant's Groove off the album Jazz for Beer Drinkers by Rika Project. Find their album on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. For more information on the band and up-and-coming shows, check out the rikaproject.com.
Yes. And also, December 4th,
Yes.
We're mentioning this, we're so working hard on this. We want
Save the
200
date,
people,
please.
200 guests. December 4th.
With unwrapped toys.
Yes, it's Hemp Boca's first launch, charity, networking, whatever you want to call it. We want 200 people there at Advent in Del Rey. It's from 6 to 10, December 4th.
Save the date,
Live
please.
music, food, drinks, a lot of fun. So please come, go to hempboca.com. There's a link there. We want 200 people for 200 unwrapped toys. Partial proceeds are also going to go to a charity for children.
Yes. Please purchase tickets.
Yes, please purchase tickets. Show your support. Go to hempboca.com, December 4th. We look forward to seeing you there.
Yes.
And if you're interested in placing any orders, we have customer service reps standing by, 844-385-1588. And if you'd like to call into the show tonight, 888-565-1470. If you want to email us, just go to awareness at hempboca.com. And, always excited to have guests on.
Right.
Next week is a real dear friend of mine, Tally Woomer, if you're listening.
Hi, Tally.
She is a specialist in Kangen water. And I have seen the comparisons from drinking bottle, Kangen, and tap. It's horrible.
Marika has
It's horrible.
Kangen water at her home. So I can contest to that. It is a huge difference.
Yeah, I cannot wait until Tally comes on and shows the comparison of the Kangen water. Because
yeah, no, that's interesting. Very interesting. I can't wait either.
And
But,
you can find her information and learn about Kangen water and Tally at www.iwantgoodwater.com. So we look forward to Tally. Thank you so much for booking the show for next week. We look forward to seeing you.
And also, if you guys want to leave voicemails for us, Gene or Chris, you can do so at 561-295-4800. We would want to, discuss your questions or concerns.
We're playing them on the show.
We may choose you to come on our show and hang out with us.
Yeah.
If you choose to, if you dare.
Yeah.
So for our next show, we'll let you know.
And listen, be nice. Be nice.
Not our nice.
Be nice when you leave messages, because I know Gene, and there's a delete button right there. So if you want to hear yourself on the radio.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
But be nice. That's what it's all about. Have some fun. Be humorous. You have any jokes or anything? It doesn't have to be about CBD.
Right.
You
Anything.
want to vent, right?
Right.
If you just want to say hi, shout out to a relative, birthday, whatever. Or maybe you are using CBD and you have a great story to tell.
Right.
If you
anything except politics and religion.
Yes. No politics, no religion. This is a place for fun. And looking forward to that.
Also, you can find us on social media: Alignable, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
So you can, follow us on that. Please follow us, like us, leave comments, questions, even on there.
Did you hear about came across, I was doing some research on fibromyalgia and looking into the opioids.
Right.
And all of a sudden I get this article that popped up where Florida is filing a suit against Walgreens and CVS because of the pushing and the over pushing and the overfilling prescriptions, exceeding the prescription amount of opioids just to get their funds back in.
Right.
And I don't, we don't know much about the story, but it just came out. And for us, when we tackle a symptom, and in this case fibromyalgia, one of the drugs, or many of the people use are the opioids. Mm-hmm. So of course our head's spinning. We're thinking, wow, if we have a product that can help and relieve, great, because then, we wouldn't not many have to go and spend all this money on opioids and putting these drugs in their system and stuff where
Absolutely.
pharmaceutical companies
Absolutely.
are trying to convince you that they're good for you, but they're really not.
Right.
But it was fascinating to come across. And
there's one thing about myself. I'm everything holistic. I've never believed in medicine. I've never taken medicine. I don't go to doctors rarely, except my annual for woman's thing.
Right.
But with a headache, cramps, I've never taken aspirin. I would tolerate. I have high pain tolerance, so I wouldn't have to take the medications. So I try to avoid. So I take home remedies. Things that my mother or my grandmother, because being from Thailand, everything's all about herbs and nothing with.
I'm very stubborn when it comes to being sick because I don't like the medication. But 2 years ago, I had bronchitis, pneumonia, and the flu.
Oh, wow.
All at once.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to, say goodbye. it was horrible.
Thank goodness you didn't.
It was horrible. And my doctor gave me like 3 different prescriptions, and I mean, God bless him. He knows. He's been my doctor for many, many years, but I just did not want to take these pills. So the oldest home remedy that I always grew up on was chicken soup. That's all that I had. That's all
I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot.
I just had chicken soup. I went, I got the unhealthiest chicken soup. I can make a really good lasagna, people. I really can. But the chicken soup, I didn't have no time, patience. I just already made stuff, and that's all I was eating. But yeah.
Well,
so
I can't wait to have Amy on because she will tell us what's good for us and what's not, especially for the holidays. It's so important to know. I mean, we can splurge, but we can do it consciously.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Yeah. It's hard around the holidays because you walk in and you've got a table full of desserts and
you have options. I mean, there's ways you can make desserts that are healthier for you.
So
right,
easy.
Amy? Yes, viewers. Yes, you can have an alternative Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah. So
which is what I'm having on Thursday.
Nice. But
So what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. I have a beautiful, beautiful, like almost 3-year-old daughter. Ariana, I love you. I love you. So I'm probably going to go pick her up from her mom's and spend a few hours because, got to do the whole share holiday thing.
Of course. Right.
But it's going to be all right.
You'll be fine.
Going on the playground.
That's all she cares about.
I know.
Being with her father.
Speaking about playground, took her to the playground a few days ago. You saw the video.
Yes. Adorable.
She's like not even 3 years old, and she's climbing up the stairs, and she's like, Daddy, come up the stairs. Come up the stairs. And I'm like, all right, I'm coming. And she says, be careful. I'm like, all right, I'll be careful. No problem, Daddy. And as I'm walking up, she goes, hold my hand, as if I'm falling out of a boat somewhere in the ocean. But it was like, I love her. Is she not the cutest? I mean,
she's adorable. She's smart.
And she calls Jean Gina. Us Italians, we always add an A at the end of every word. That's how I was growing up.
That shows how much talent
it's like when you
she
say,
has.
hi, Jean, she says, hi, Gina. It's the cutest thing. So I'll bring her on one night of the show, and she's a cutie. So, what about you?
Well, Colin, my youngest son, he's in Tennessee. He'll be coming back from, school for the rest of the week. He's on the road right now. He's driving down. He'll probably arrive in the morning.
Oh, good.
We're gonna do dinner.
Nice.
We're gonna spend the day together.
Nice.
Colin, Bijan, my 2 sons. They're still my babies, even though they're 26 and 23.
They're always gonna be.
Yeah, there will always be.
Always.
In my eyes, they're still babies.
Yeah.
So that would be a great, I haven't had much time with them, but this year is different.
I'm glad. That's awesome.
Life
I can't believe the
changing.
holidays are here.
I know, it's November already. We started this in March.
Yeah.
And we've gone full blown probably a few months
I
ago.
feel like every
right?
year they start putting the holiday stuff in the store a day earlier. It's like you're gonna go into like the Home Depot in April and there's Christmas trees and the menorahs and stuff. Like, what? It's April, people. What's going on?
No, even prior to Halloween, they already had tents up for Christmas trees.
Yeah.
So every year is and then
I love it though because
Halloween with Black Friday.
Yeah. I'm a mush around the holidays because Thanksgiving. You don't really see too many things in the stores about Thanksgiving. I remember growing up in the 80s and you had Halloween.
Yes.
Then Halloween's out and then you had Thanksgiving.
Right.
And then Christmas now and all the other and then now it's just like Halloween and all the other holidays. So it's like, where's Thanksgiving? There's this little one shelf in the store. One shelf in the store with a couple pilgrims and that's it. That's the Thanksgiving. It's unbelievable. But, I lived in Plymouth years ago for about a couple of years, and that's like the heart of Thanksgiving, But, the Thanksgiving parade and all, if we want to know what Thanksgiving is all about, you go to Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Really? Oh.
Unbelievable.
I've gone to New York for the Thanksgiving parade, the Macy's parade one year. And there was a winter storm prior to us getting there. And there was like thousands and thousands of people on the street, but it was freezing. It was like probably, I don't even know, but in the 20s, 20 degrees. I was freezing out there. But everyone, they had their coats, jackets, earmuffs, gloves. But it was, it was fun. It was fun, even though it was breezy, stormy.
I only miss the snow around the holidays.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I came from
it.
Anyways,
but other than that,
until we're going to be back with Amy
Pieczarka,
our favorite
Before
nutritionist.
You know it, thank you for joining hempboca.com for your products and read up on our products and other education there.
Give us a call.
Give us a call.
Yes, we have representatives waiting. Take your phone calls.
Yeah.
So. Are you looking for all-natural, organic, full-spectrum CBD oil that is safe for people and pets? Hemp Boca's all-natural, organic hemp CBD, all grown in the U.S., processed through third-party labs. No GMO, solvent, or added preservatives. Our process includes full panel screening for metals and pesticides and CO2 extraction, creating the purest hemp CBD oil. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products or call 1-844-385-1588.
Hemp Boca's products continue to relieve discomfort for many people with anxiety, sleep, muscle, pain, MS, fibromyalgia, and also pets. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products or call 1-844-385-1588. Tune in each week for the Hemp Boca Show, where our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. You've been listening to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris. Tune in each week. Our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. Call toll-free 888-565-1470. And now, back to the show.
I guess so.
All right. Thank you for joining us again. It's Hemp Boca Show, broadcasting live from Boca Raton, Florida. Gene and Chris, and now Amy's here, special guest.
Welcome, Amy.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Well, before we get into gut health, looking forward to that. For all your shipping needs, go to Phoenix Package Logistics. Is a exclusive distributor of Hemp Boca clinical CBD products. They are an e-commerce fulfillment and shipping specialist providing a wide range of logistics services to retail and consumer goods manufacturers, including online resellers. They also provide FBA, Fulfillment by Amazon services. For more information, contact Barry Stein at 954-742-4790 or visit them online at phoenixpackage.com.
Well, we're back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amy, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. It's our pleasure. You know, I met you through Kev, my nephew. He had mentioned you for a while that he wanted you to be on our show.
Did he? Okay.
Because of your expertise. And I've, researched and read up on, wow, it's amazing. That's, your credentials.
I've been around for a long time.
I see that.
Really?
I see that. Really? Yes.
You see that?
I see. I read. I hear.
You see from here.
Yeah, from here. I see. You're part of Previ Medica. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to chop that up.
Right.
Oh, I chopped up. I want to give a shout out to Tanya. I apologize. Last week I chopped up your network.
It's all good.
I want to Association of Women's in Communications Network.
Yes.
Sorry
things
about
happen
that.
when you're live. That's the great thing about being live, right?
Yeah.
You're just being yourself and natural. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good.
What a discovery.
Okay,
people.
I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to just have Amy take the floor right now. Just give us a little bit of bio about yourself and what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, as I said, I've been around for a long time. I've been a nutritionist for 33 years, and my interest in nutrition really started back, not too exciting, back when I was in college trying to figure out what the heck I wanted to do. And just like you, I wanted to make a difference and help people.
Right.
And I wanted to be in the health field. I wanted to teach and counsel. And I took my first nutrition course, and it was like a aha moment. I have to get this word out because do people realize back then, I don't think as much, that the most chronic conditions in our country that we struggle with are preventable with, lifestyle and nutrition. So we all eat, everybody eats. So everybody needs to know this information.
Starting to learn that.
And I was born and raised in Pennsylvania. Actually, I just moved to Florida 7 years ago for this current position as the director of nutrition for Previ Medica. So we just started this company. But previous to that, private practice up in PA, and also managing a wonderful outpatient nutrition therapy program in a hospital. So seeing lots of patients and lecturing quite a bit, and again, trying to get the word out. Very, very rewarding. And what brought me to this particular position was my interest in functional nutrition. So functional nutrition is getting to the root. The functional medicine is really getting to the root causes of a person's issues, as compared to going to a physician and saying, here, take this to manage, to take care of, your soft, your reflux, or follow this diet. Well, getting to the root causes is functional nutrition. So that really opened up everything for me and changed my way of practicing, and helped me learn different nutrition testing to help to determine what type of nutrition plans should I be individualizing for the patient, because one size doesn't fit all, and it's just all over. And we have diets all over the place on the internet. And people are struggling to figure out what the heck am I supposed to eat. So anyway, go to an expert, and we'll individualize the plan for you. But anyway, the testing actually brought me to where I am now. Our sister company of Previ Medica is Cell Science Systems, and they're most well known for food sensitivity testing. And they also do some other testing too, which we can talk about. But Previ Medica is a telehealth company, and we are counseling people all over the country via video. Everything we do is electronically, but we're sitting face to face. You're in your kitchen, and we're here in Florida, and we're meeting with you in California. Technology. We're in Florida, and it's great because it's the way of the world.
Yes,
and
it is absolutely.
So it's very effective because patients are in their kitchen. yeah, what kind of supplements do you take? Oh, well, I take fish oil. Oh, yeah, what brand? Oh, I don't know. Oh, can you go get it? Let's look at it together. And let's look at the bread that you just bought. Let's see if that is something that I would have suggested. Things like that.
Or I see that cake behind you.
Yeah. They position themselves away. Right. Do it. Yeah, I didn't go grocery shopping, so,
So gut health is like to me, it's like a general term, I guess, and there's a lot of symptoms under that are that revolve under gut health. But so, I mean, I'm looking at some of them here, from diabetes to sugar cravings, moodiness, anxiety, food allergies, things like that.
Oh, gosh.
Skin problems.
Anything.
Yes.
Eczema.
Mood.
Fibromyalgia, you keep mentioning.
Skin problems like eczema.
Yeah.
Gene.
Skin issues.
I did.
To narrow it down,
reading on
because
that.
there's so many of them.
Well, it could be anything. It could be anything.
So
that
you
you're
don't really
struggling with.
focus on kind of one particular
Well, here's
symptom?
what you have to remember is that when you talk about, what is the gut, first of all, people don't understand. The gut is, people picture a belly, they picture the big beer gut. The gut is actually the full digestive tract. And if you think about it, when, this is a saying with functional medicine practitioners is good health starts in the gut. Poor health, unfortunately, starts in the gut. And so any of the symptoms that you can come up with can, ultimately have the source of at least a big contributing factor being poor gut health. So, and even if a person does not have GI symptoms, so we have to start with this. So if you go to a functional nutritionist, they're going to ask you things like, how often do you go to the bathroom? And things like that. People, they look at you like, I just met you.
That's not your business.
Yeah, I have to ask. We have to talk about this. You were ingesting the outside world, actually.
Absolutely.
There's so many aspects of digestion. There's so many organs involved. There's so much that can go wrong because of that as well. And that could have far-reaching consequences and kind of snowball. So there's a lot of examples about that. But good gut health means that things are working in sync. Things are working properly so that your digestive system can be extracting the nutrients from the food that we're given in this world, the food and the water. We have everything that we need to eat. We have everything, we're given everything that we need, but the digestive tract has to extract and break down our foods into the most usable form and then absorbed into circulation and into our cells, and that's when we use it. Now, if the nutrients are not available for whatever reason, whether it's person is not eating, right? They're spending their time shopping in the center aisles of the supermarket where all the packaged and processed foods are, rather than the whole foods. Of course, there are no nutrients really in there, and a lot of calories. So there's one reason that's going to impact the entire body, or is digestion interfered with in some way and making the nutrients not available. And then that could impact everything that you mentioned: skin issues, migraines, headaches, inattentiveness, depression, anxiety, fibromyalgia, fatigue. The list goes on and on and on. So people don't think about it. They don't think about it. They don't have symptoms of GI. They don't have diarrhea or constipation or bloating. So they don't think about the health of the gut. They assume it's fine, but it's not necessarily
So how does that, I mean, you were ingesting food. Like what decisions can a person make as far as, let's say, Thanksgiving?
Well, Thanksgiving. Okay, we're talking.
I guess it's a cheat day. That'll be a GI cheat day.
After Thanksgiving.
If you're coming to my house, you will have a vegan Thanksgiving.
What does your Thanksgiving meal consist of?
Well, my Thanksgiving meal is going to consist of vegan loaf. Some kind of new recipe that I don't know. I had to come up with something different because now my entire family is vegans. It's so funny. My fiance is the total opposite. So I will be making turkey for him, mashed potatoes, stuffing. I'll probably make it gluten-free. Probably won't notice. And then we have, the rest of the meal will be vegan. And, it's interesting at my house.
Outside of that.
So that's my unrealistic for you.
No, for being realistic, what I don't know if there's any cutting corners on the holidays.
So Thanksgiving, as far as overall health,
right?
If I'm working with somebody who has food sensitivities, it's it's not easy.
Common.
It can be done, but it's not easy. But when it comes to overall health, I always tell people, look, it's one day, in the context of your overall eating pattern or lifestyle. Do you really think this one day is going to make a big difference? But
no.
Continue to exercise. But if that poor eating starts Thanksgiving and carries on through January 1st, they're probably going to gain at least, 6-7 pounds. And of course, it's a lot more difficult to get back on track. But if it can be one day, that one meal is really not going to be all that done. But when you go to someone's home, you can certainly bring something that you know that you're going to enjoy, and it's a healthful version, of the casserole or some sort.
Let's fast forward this to January 1st, 2019.
When you start some sort of regimen.
Right. Yeah, it's tough. Like you said before, food's all over the place. It's all over. Especially over the holidays, we're just surrounded by it, and every activity that we participate in over the holidays, it seems to involve food, and we just can get away from it.
I think the last segment of the show, I really want us to focus on healthy side, like what should we, what to avoid, how to
incorporate,
and what some simple practices we can do to kind of help ourselves at home.
Correct.
That may not have the luxury or the ability to connect with with someone like you, Amy. That's very
well. A good rule of thumb is looking at ingredient lists of packaged foods. If it comes in a box and there's an ingredient list, all right, it's processed, more than likely, but look at how many ingredients are there if you can't recognize them. But when we mentioned the grocery store, shop the perimeter of the grocery store. Shop farmers markets, fresh, local, and organic, variety of colors. These are the things that are going to promote good gut health when it comes to your eating pattern. I mean, there's so many things that we can talk about, but whole, unpackaged, unprocessed foods.
You can go and get the raw vegetables, or you can go get the ones in the frozen bag or the ones in the can. I'm sure one is better than the other, right? So for the very fresh vegetables,
fresh and in season, of course, and
so that's a decision to make. That's an adjustment to make.
But frozen without anything put in it is a very, very close second. Some people don't always have that luxury, but a lot of times the canned would be, of course, a little bit more processed and sodium in there. But so ideally there's best, and then there's next best, and there's the worst. With
is there a
French fries counting as
is there like a diet that you can
a regimen that you can follow,
put yourself on for something like this, or
we're gonna get ready to go on the break, so we'll.
Okay. Well, the thing is, again, one size not fit all, and this is one thing that's confusing everyone, is going on the internet. The internet's wonderful. It can also be a source of a lot of confusion. Right. So the blanket diets that are out there, like when we talk about gut health and the symptoms, like you mentioned fatigue and fibromyalgia, and then the gut symptoms and migraine, or just weight management. There are so many eating patterns that are blanket recommendations that are not individualized, and that's the key, is individualization.
That's great. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. We've been listening to Amy Pieczarka with
Gut Health. It's the Hemp Boca Show. There's a lot to take in.
It is.
This is a lot of information.
It is overwhelming. This is not going to be the only time it's going to be on. This is just, we're not even cracking
the surface. If you want to place any orders or learn about information, go to hempboca.com, 844-385-1588. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for all-natural, organic, full-spectrum CBD oil that is safe for people and pets? Hemp Boca is all-natural, organic hemp CBD, all grown in the U.S., processed through third-party labs. No GMO, solvent, or added preservatives. Our process includes full panel screening for metals and pesticides, and CO2 extraction, creating the purest hemp CBD oil. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588.
Hemp Boca's products continue to relieve discomfort for many people with anxiety, sleep, muscle, pain, MS, fibromyalgia, and also pets. Go to hempboca.com for more information and products, or call 1-844-385-1588. Tune in each week for the Hemp Boca Show, where our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. You've been listening to the Hemp Boca Show with Gene and Chris. Tune in each week. Our mission is to bring awareness and educate the community about hemp, CBD, cannabidiol, and health and wellness. Call toll-free 888-565-1470. And now, back to the show.
Back, everyone. Welcome back. You just heard Grant's Groove off the album Jazz for Beer Drinkers by the Ricka Project. Find their album on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. For more information on the band and up-and-coming shows, check out therickaproject.com. Now.
And they're going to be live December 4th.
Yes,
our launch party.
Woo-hoo.
December 4th, 6
Can't
to 10,
wait.
Advent,
Guys.
Delray Beach. Go to hempboca.com, find the link. Please purchase tickets, contribute. 200 people, that's our goal. We want 200 unwrapped toys for children, and a portion of proceeds will go to another charity for children as well.
Yes, it's a gala, red carpet walking, picture taken. It's a holiday party, so ladies, you can dress up. Bring an unwrapped toy. Get your pictures taken. Well, welcome back, everyone. We're here with Amy
Pieczarka.
I had a brain fart. I'm sorry.
So tell us about, there's another company that you're involved
Okay,
with.
so again, I mentioned testing, and one of the things with regard to gut health is to remember that 70 to 80% of the immune system resides in the gut. All of our immune system, 70 to 80% is in the gut. So it's got a lot of important jobs to do to monitor what we're taking in. We have different adverse reactions to foods. We have allergies and intolerances, and we have sensitivities. I won't go into all the differences, although we can talk all day about them. But when it comes to sensitivities, they're more kind of like a more delayed immune response, and they can be responsible for very vague and chronic symptoms, like headaches and migraines, and we're talking inflammation. I'm sure your listeners are familiar with inflammation being one of the huge contributing factors to most of our chronic conditions. Well, the gut is probably the biggest source of inflammation in the body. Is coming from the gut. So we got to address that. Food sensitivities is something that our sister company, Cell Science Systems, does. Testing for 400 and some different items to determine, what this is what, as nutritionists, is awesome for us to determine a person's repertoire of foods. What should I tell you? What food should I tell you to eat and how much of it? And what supplement should I tell you to take based on this kind of template? It's wonderful, but it takes all the guesswork out of it. For example, walnuts. Walnuts are, people say, what's the best nut to eat? Well, walnuts are the best nut to eat because they have a little bit of omega-3 fatty acids in them. But not if you have a severe reaction to sensitivity to them. I could be making you worse by telling you to put walnuts every day on your oatmeal.
Right.
So we need to determine that. And so food sensitivities is a great thing to assess, and I highly recommend people can go to our website, guthealth.com, and they can order that test, and they can work with Previ Medica, my group of nutritionists, and really customize a plan for them.
Well, you mentioned inflammation. That's one of the key symptoms that people take our products.
Absolutely.
CBD products.
Yeah, and that's another thing. The endocannabinoid system, and there's receptors in the gut, helped by CBD.
Right.
For sure. Yeah.
So assessing.
Yes. Assessing, listeners at home, viewers at home, myself, and Chris also, how can we assess ourselves at home to,
with regard to the gut?
To the reaction.
Yes. So, again, even if you don't have outright symptoms of GI issues like diarrhea, bloating, reflux, cramping, or constipation, that doesn't mean your digestion your GI tract is healthy. So, this is where the poop talk comes in.
We left this part at the end of the show for a reason. So you can remember this part of the show.
So again, we have to ask these
End
questions.
it with a bang.
Yeah, and people are not wild about it, but you have to look. You got to look at the stools. You got to look at your poop. So the first
I do
question,
it all the time.
The first question you have to ask yourself is, how often do you go to the bathroom? How often do you have a bowel movement? That once, twice, 3 times a week, I'm sorry. That is not you, like a lot of people are told. No. And nutritionists have a joke. We call it, constipation is less than 3 times a day, and any more than that is diarrhea. It must be 3 times. So anyway,
I don't have that problem.
Anyway, not many people go that often. They say, I don't want to go that often. Well, no, that's good. It's a good sign if you go that. But at least once a day, and we could get it better than that twice a day. So that's the first thing. If you don't go that often, you might have sluggish digestion. The next thing you look at is the consistency. Look at the poop. Look at it.
Right.
And what should happen is it should be formed. It should not be black. It shouldn't be tan. It should be brown. It should be formed. This is really gross, I know. It shouldn't be in pellets. It should not float. It should not be bubbly.
I wonder how many people are making Thanksgiving dinner right now. for Thursday.
Prepping now. It's prepping.
Anybody prepping Thanksgiving dinner?
Prepping proof.
Go check on that turkey, people. Go check on that turkey. Let's get the stuffing going.
And the consistency should be a little bit more, a little bit firmer than toothpaste. All right. So those are some things that you're looking for in there. All right. If you don't see that, there's probably a problem. There's a clue. Now the next thing is transit time. Transit time is the time when you eat your food, and the time it takes to make its journey all the way to excretion. How do you know that? Well, you could take charcoal tablets, or a much easier way is take corn. And really, we know how corn is not really well digested. We see it. Yeah, it's gross. I know, but we see it. So take 4 tablespoons of corn. Time that you did that, and then start watching.
I have to say something. I have to say something. It just reminded me. I was a little kid, and I went, did my thing, and I saw corn. I honestly thought I was dying. I was young. I thought something happened to me. I thought there were things coming out of me. I got so scared, but that's when I learned that corn doesn't digest like everything else. I got very, very nervous. I remember calling my mom. I freaked, Mom, what's going on? So that's how I learned. I don't know about you, but I got
right. So that's a way to assess your transit time. I remember when my kids were, 10 or 11, I told them about this, and they must have watched every single time. And they texted me when it happened. I just saw it. My transit time is this. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's great. It's great. But anyway.
So what's a reasonable time?
The transit time, ideally, 24 hours. So when you see the corn there, 24 hours, 24 to 30 hours. Longer than that, and unfortunately in our country, the average is estimated to be 48 hours or longer.
That's stress?
Oh, wow.
Is that
it could certainly
stress,
right?
Stress in the gut,
huge.
Stress in the gut could be stress. It could be poor eating. It could be not enough fiber, not enough fluid. There could be something easy like not enough fiber. Sure, it could be anything. These are the things that we tend to.
So it's great to get tested.
Yeah. You see undigested things in the stool quite often. That's another sign. But again, even if you don't have those symptoms, you need to have somebody assess the overall health of your gut.
I've never felt this.
Oh, it's a train.
We have a train.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like earthquake.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
So those are some things that you could look at.
That is interesting.
And then if those are things that are not working properly, there's a clue, and you need some help. You need to be assessed further for where's the problem. We look at the immune system in the gut. We look at the microbiota, which is huge bacteria in the gut. You hear about fermented foods and probiotics.
Right.
Stress, you mentioned the nervous system in the gut. Such a sensitive organ when it comes to stress. I mean, we know how it is when we're we were nervous about something like doing a podcast, and then you get this rush over you, and you have urgency. Yeah, that's the stress. That's the nervous system, the enteric nervous system in the gut. It's called the second brain. So there's that, and then there's this thing called gut permeability, the intestinal hyperpermeability. People don't think about it. It's a barrier, the intestinal barrier, and these things called tight junctions. And again, all these things: stress, medications, our environment, the toxins we come into contact with, our poor eating. All these things impact these tight junctions, and they become loose. And that's where that whole term leaky gut comes from. I don't know if you've heard that.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
So food sensitivities can impact that. So when we're working with people